Every day our dogs wait for tiny moments that shape how loved, secure, and connected they feel, yet most of us have no idea which moments matter the most. Science shows that dogs crave specific forms of affection that go far beyond toys and treats. These quiet rituals create the emotional foundation of their entire world. Today, we share 10 powerful things your dog deeply needs from you, but rarely asks for directly. Point 1. Claiming contact and emotional anchoring. Dogs express devotion through physical closeness. When they lean against our leg, place a paw on our foot, or quietly press their head into our side, they are not seeking dominance or attention. They are grounding themselves through social touch, a behavior linked to oxytocin release and emotional safety. Many owners misinterpret these moments as clinginess or neediness, but leaning is actually a dog's way of saying, "This space feels safe because of you." When we respond with stillness, gentle contact, or soft voice, we reinforce their emotional confidence. If we pull away too quickly or ignore the gesture entirely, the dog may eventually stop offering this connection, not out of reduced affection, but because they think the signal is unwelcome. By pausing for a moment and acknowledging the lean, we strengthen a trust loop that improves bonding, reduces anxiety, and supports secure attachment. These tiny physical moments teach dogs that their feelings matter and that we notice the ways they try to communicate. The more consistently we respond, the more deeply the relationship grows. Point 2. Letting them win as a confidence builder. Play is not just entertainment for dogs, it is emotional rehearsal for real life. During tug, chase, or wrestling games, dogs practice confidence, resilience, and social communication. When owners never allow the dog to win, the experience becomes incomplete. Studies on cooperative play show that alternating between effort and reward boosts a dog's ability to regulate excitement and reduces frustration buildup. Winning occasionally does not make the dog dominant or spoiled. It helps their nervous system reach closure. The sequence chase, catch, win, relax mirrors instinctive patterns that lower stress hormones and improve behavior in everyday life. When we allow a win, followed by encouragement or a moment to enjoy the toy, we create a satisfying loop that reinforces positive engagement. Dogs that experience controlled victories often demonstrate more patience, better problem-solving, and fewer outbursts of pent-up energy. By easing our grip during play and watching their joy when they succeed, we provide essential emotional nourishment. This simple shift strengthens confidence and deepens trust. Point 3. Parallel presence without pressure. Dogs treasure the ability to be close to us without constantly being touched or stimulated. This is known as parallel presence, a behavior rooted in pack social structure where calm proximity signals trust and safety. Many owners unintentionally overwhelm their dogs by assuming that lying nearby always means they want affection. Frequent interruptions, constant petting, or picking them up can erode their sense of control. Instead, offering choice is key. When the dog settles near us, we can present a relaxed hand and wait. If they approach or initiate contact, we respond softly. If they remain in their space, we respect their quiet comfort. This reinforces the idea that they can rely on us without pressure. Parallel presence improves confidence, reduces neediness, and supports emotional balance. It teaches dogs that our companionship is safe and predictable. Over time, they become more expressive and secure because they know their boundaries are acknowledged. Respecting peaceful closeness is one of the purest forms of connection we can offer. Point 4. Scent, comfort. When you are away, a dog's strongest emotional language is scent. When they rest on clothing that smells like us, they experience a sense of continuity and reassurance. This is especially important for dogs with separation anxiety, rescues adjusting to new homes, or dogs that pace restlessly at night. Providing an unwashed shirt, hoodie, or pillowcase in their resting area activates familiarity pathways in the brain and reduces cortisol levels associated with uncertainty. It gives them the impression that our presence extends beyond the moments we are physically there. The smell signals protection, belonging, and routine. Using freshly washed items removes the natural scent markers dogs rely on, so the worn smell is essential. This small habit creates an emotional anchor that helps the dog transition smoothly between alone time and reunion. It is a simple and powerful form of connection that supports long-term emotional stability. Point 5. Morning rituals that shape emotional stability. Dogs interpret mornings as the energetic blueprint for the rest of the day. They rely on predictability to feel grounded, and the first interaction after waking sets the tone for their emotional rhythm. A brief greeting, a soft word, or a gentle scratch communicates safety and reassurance. When this ritual is suddenly skipped, sensitive dogs may feel unsettled or confused. Routine creates confidence. It is not about spoiling the dog or establishing dependency, but about providing a consistent emotional cue that the world is stable. Morning rituals are especially beneficial for anxious dogs, seniors, and young pups still forming attachment patterns. Even a simple moment of eye contact with a calm voice can regulate their nervous system. Establishing a predictable morning gesture reinforces security that lasts throughout the entire day. Point 6. Layered spaces that support natural instincts. Dogs feel safer when they can monitor their environment from structured positions. Elevated beds, couch edges facing the room, window vantage points, and cozy corner spots all serve different emotional purposes. These layered spaces allow dogs to practice natural behaviors like observing, guarding, and decompressing without stress. When a home lacks varied resting zones, dogs may become restless, pacing between areas in search of orientation. Providing multiple types of spaces, from soft dens to elevated viewpoints, helps them regulate mood and energy. This reduces barking, reactivity, and nighttime agitation. Dogs thrive when they feel they have a job, even if that job is simply watching over their space. By offering choices tailored to their instincts, we give them emotional independence and a sense of control. Point 7. Allowing choice in sleeping spots. Dogs change preferred resting spots throughout the day based on mood, temperature, proximity, and emotional needs. One area cannot satisfy all states. Confident dogs may prefer locations with full visibility, while anxious dogs seek tucked corners. Tired dogs want warmth, while alert dogs choose strategic observation points. Offering multiple sleeping options helps dogs regulate themselves effectively. A cozy cave bed, a sunny mat, a raised cot, or a soft crate with a blanket are all valuable tools. When dogs have freedom to rotate independently, they demonstrate calmer behavior, better sleep patterns, and more confidence. Choice reduces stress because it allows dogs to respond to internal needs without relying on our cues. Creating a variety of resting environments is one of the easiest ways to improve their daily well-being. Point 8. Soft eye communication for trust and calm. Soft eyes, slow blinks, and relaxed facial muscles are powerful emotional signals in dogs. These gestures communicate comfort, openness, and non-threatening intentions. When a dog looks at us with softened eyes, they are sharing a moment of vulnerability and trust. Responding with a similar expression strengthens connection and lowers arousal. Many owners unintentionally return a firm or wide-eyed look, which dogs interpret as uncertainty or tension. By softening our gaze, gently exhaling, and slowly looking away, we signal calm reassurance. This technique is supported by studies on interspecies emotional reading. Dogs are skilled observers of human expressions, and our subtle cues shape their sense of safety. Practicing this ritual regularly deepens understanding and reduces anxiety in sensitive dogs. It is a simple and meaningful way to communicate in their language. Point 9. Respecting potty privacy and emotional vulnerability. Elimination is a vulnerable moment for dogs, influenced by instinct and safety awareness. In the wild, relieving themselves exposes them to risk, so modern dogs still prefer calm, predictable environments when going to the bathroom. When owners hover, speak loudly, or rush them, the dog may feel pressured or insecure, leading to avoidance, accidents, or pacing. Providing a quiet, stable potty area and giving the dog space supports confidence and routine. Allowing them to sniff and settle without interruptions helps them feel ownership of the spot. Familiarity reduces stress and improves consistency in bathroom habits. Respecting potty privacy is not about making dogs feel embarrassed, but about acknowledging their instinctual need for security during moments of vulnerability. Point 10. Grooming that mimics comfort and early bonding. Gentle grooming with a soft brush, especially when slightly damp, can soothe dogs on a deep sensory level. While it does not replicate maternal grooming exactly, it engages nerve pathways associated with relaxation, comfort, and social bonding. Brushing areas like the forehead, cheeks, and behind the ears encourages calm behavior and can help dogs with stressful histories. The rhythm and texture create a meditative state that lowers tension and strengthens connection between dog and owner. When done slowly and respectfully, grooming becomes a shared ritual rather than a chore. Dogs that resist grooming may gradually accept it as trust grows. Incorporating this practice into daily life builds emotional resilience and creates positive associations with handling. Dogs do not need grand gestures to feel loved. They need small rituals, consistent communication, and choices that honor their instincts and emotions. When we practice these 10 habits, we create a world where our dogs feel secure, understood, and deeply connected to us. These moments shape their happiness every day. The more we learn to speak their emotional language, the stronger and more meaningful our bond becomes.